congratulations on the new record release.
Thank you.
I'm a really big fan. I'm telling you, I think Bind is my next favorite song.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yeah. So, I have a few questions for you guys. The first one is, both of you can answer as much as you want. So, tell me how you guys started Mile End and how you ended up to where you are today as a band.
Go for it, Jake.
Yeah, okay. Well, neither of us are like, we neither of us started the band. It started with our drummer, Patrick. Just kind of wanted to start a band. He's known Alex, our guitarist, since like kindergarten. So just kind of recruited him, and then shortly after
we met in high school in like grade 9, grade 10, and we just kind of connected on music, and then started the foundation of what would become Mile End, and then
I was the last one to join. I just met them through like mutual friends in high school, and then they like my homie just told me, they're like, oh yo, they're trying to find someone who likes Alexis on Fire, and I was like, oh, I love that band, and then we just started jamming together like we were like 15, 16, and then we all just found hardcore together.
How did you guys originally get into the Brampton hardcore scene? Did you play any other different bands of different genres or anything like that?
Straight up, we like us and the homies, like we started the Brampton scene. So like we never really like joined it or started it. Or I mean, joined it. Let me phrase that. We never really joined it. It was just something us and the homies were like, yo, you guys got some bands, we got some bands. We don't know anything else. We don't know what's going on in Toronto. Let's just play shows together, and then we kind of just started by doing that.
Yeah, this is all our first bands for sure. Like we've never been in a, and this is our first serious band, all of us, you know. And like Brampton's had a music scene for a long time, but in terms of like heavy music, and it's not like we had a plan to like, you know, make this thing happen, but it's all come kind of natural. Like we just wanted to play heavy music, and then we just been going with the flow, you know.
Yeah, because like my uncle, like he's in his like mid 30s, and he would talk to me about like how there were shows like early 2000s, and then when I talked to some other older heads, they said like there was even shows like hardcore bands like playing here in like early 2010s, but still even that, like no Brampton bands or anything like that. And then there was just like a dead period probably for like 10 years until like he started doing stuff.
Wow, that's actually insane. You guys actually kind of revitalized the scene in a way completely.
Yeah,
that's
like,
awesome.
It's really cool because like, you know, even just 5 minutes ago I ran into like an older head, like his name is XG Money X. Like he's a dude in his 50s, and like he's been in hardcore ever since, and like we met him working with him at Canadian Tire, but
yeah, we both worked with him.
Yeah, and like he would tell us like even older stories of stuff that would happen. So it's cool to see like the older heads like finding like, oh damn, I thought Brampton was dead, and now there's like stuff happening. And yeah, I'm grateful it is popping, and there's people like stoked on it.
I certainly am too. It's an awesome scene. Thank you all very much.
I feel like it just keeps going.
I think when people try to win people over in hardcore, it's sometimes just not worth it. If it's meant for you, you'll find it. If you're about it, you're going to be about it. If you don't understand it, you're probably never going to understand it. And that's okay. It's not meant for them. You know, it's meant for the people that need it and want it. But yeah, even if someone does want to try to, you know, paint us as like horrible people, like of course there are, you know, in any outlet for medium of life, but I'd say for the most part, like, I don't know, we're just chilling, and we're just like, we just want to play shows, we want to go on tour. Like,
as cliche as it sounds, like any other like subculture or like, you know, it's all like community stuff. You know, it's about like just being with your homies and doing what you think is cool.
Yeah.
And it's very positive. You know, it's a very positive thing.
And it, like, another thing I feel like with a lot of like boomers or just ignorant people that don't really understand, like, they get so blown away by the fact of like straight edge. And it's like, well, yeah, I'd say like most people in hardcore, they don't drink or smoke or do drugs. Like they're committed to sobriety for their entire life. I think with hardcore having such strong ties to that, like it's not this grand scary thing a lot of people like to think it is.
Yeah. It's a bunch of kids dancing to heavy music. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
What would you tell the people who are nervous about starting a band or going to shows?
Just do it.
Yeah. Straight up, like going to shows, like don't worry about it. Like everyone at the shows is a nerd. No one's like a super macho fucking standoffish person. And if they are, whatever, there's a bunch of other people that are probably really chill, and I don't know. We're open people to just say what's up to. So if you're scared of being like, oh, no one's gonna be my friend, just pull up to a show, say what's up to us, and like we'll say what's up back.
I met my best friends in the world, you know, just going to shows and like hanging out, you know, just like chilling. So
yeah, I think the easy thing is like we all have one thing in common, and that's hardcore. So it's like
we're all here for one reason.
You're worried if you're worried about like social anxiety. Like, what am I gonna talk to these people about? Talk to them about the fucking hardcore, and they'll talk their ass off. Start a band, hit up your homies. Half a Mile End didn't know how to play their instruments when we started the band. We just learned together, and thankfully, hardcore I feel like has a much lower ceiling in terms of skill. So just do it. You're not gonna get any better just wishing about it. So,
Hell yeah, man. Finish that.
Yeah, real shit.
I know there's a lot of like people who go to Flower City. I mean, to me at least.
Yeah.
Is it the same there? Do you find there's more people, less people?
I would say it kind of depends. I would say that Hamilton has more of like an older punk kind of head, like the old guy kind of punk bands will play in Hamilton, and it will sell the fuck out because
like You're Infested. That first night sold out.
And it was all like older punk bands.
Yeah.
Like Brampton, the scene's definitely younger, and that's in large part due to Mile End, of course, because like they kind of built this whole thing while they were still in high school, like started working on it anyway. So yeah, it's a lot of the younger crowd, which I think Hamilton could work on. Hamilton would be better with more kids at a show, but they bring the energy. That's why I'm never worried about playing Brampton. It's like the fucking kids are gonna come. It's gonna be
yeah.
a good time.
Like tonight, it's so packed.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hamilton is kind of more of a toss-up. You never know who's going to show up really to the gig, but Brampton is like, the kids are going to pull up in a good way. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I gotta see a Steel Solution.
Yeah,
should.
we're losing venues out there, to be honest.
yeah, one
It's
is like closing soon.
Yeah, we got like one venue, like Vertigo, and that's where everything is now. There used to be like Doors in the Casbah, and they're all closing. So.
Wait, Doors is closing?
Yeah,
I don't know. Doors doesn't do anything.
Doors doesn't do anything.
Anyway, yeah.
We're losing stuff.
Hamilton's got a good scene, but it's like
it's dwindling.
It's dwindling. Can't be dwindling like that,
I know you mentioned in the last question I asked that you feel like it's kind of dying a little bit in Hamilton. Do you see it like coming back at all? And if you do, how do you think it will come back? If it can?
I definitely do. I would say when I got to Hamilton in like 2021, it was like it had been dead. Like during like Hamilton, the Hamilton scene was kind of dying a bit before COVID. It's like no one was really going to hardcore shows anymore. It was all sad, so it wasn't really a thing. And then during COVID, everything died. And then right after COVID, when I got there, it started and it blew up because of like a lot of different factors. But like Steel City Hardcore started booking shows, and they're a big reason. They put down on like a lot of cool shows. I don't see it right now as dying per se. I see it as like maybe faltering. Like it kind of like shot up to huge levels, and now it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
I can see
like,
it coming back though.
Yeah, all that needs to come back is we need more venues. Like even one more venue would be great. And
DIY venues.
we just need people to start booking shows, man. And that's on us too, because we haven't been booking that many out there. But
I think that's the big problem is Vertigo goes like from like the west side of Hamilton, like McMaster campus, it's like a 30+ minute bus ride. And when there used to be like a sick DIY space like the Kill Room, that was like a 10-minute bus from campus, and like, you know, 40-minute round trip adds up on it like a weeknight.
Yeah.
So it's definitely less accessible for like the younger people,
the younger demographic,
especially like the university students.
Yeah, the university students used to go to a lot more shows than they do now, and I think a large part of that is the Kill Room dying. Like that was kind of the venue if you want to go to a packed, fucking awesome show.
That's
because like all the kids would show up.
Always like free to go.
There was always something going on. That was like my way of discovering the scene. Is like the Kill Room was right there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go every weekend and see what's going on. And then I found more things, but like I feel like because there isn't anything super close anymore,
it's like a slump.
it's like hard for people. Like if you don't know, like it's hard to kind of like navigate your way into the scene now.
We gotta just do our part and fucking stop the slump.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Of course, you're already doing it.
Yeah, we just gotta play more shows.
Yeah.
Man. And I wouldn't say it's dying by any means. I would say it's living more than it has in a while before COVID, but it's just kind of entering that kind of plateau, like, slowing down a bit. Yeah, we'll get her going. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I probably should ask this question first, but how did you guys start Route as a band? Like, what other genres did you guys play in? If you did play in any bands, or if this is your first band?
Okay, it's a long story that starts way back in high school in Uxbridge. we were all of us were in a band called Deep Six. We were a rock band since we were in high school, and for many years after that. And then we were like, damn, all I listen to is hardcore, man. I'm like, what are we doing? We need to make a fucking hardcore band. So I was like working on riffs for time, and then we started working on them together. And then I was like, hey man, my girlfriend should be in the band because she really wanted to sing in one. So it's like all of us were in another band, minus some other guys. Had my girlfriend, Catherine, and now we have Roth.
It was like a COVID pipe dream beforehand.
Yeah, Roth was like a thing for a while, but like not really a thing before I even knew Nate.
It was a fun band with an Instagram
account. True. But yeah, we just kept at her, persevering after a long time, and then it became a band. So yeah, now we're doing good.
Hell
Having
yeah,
fun,
man.
man.
Route from Hamilton. Woo!
Yeah.